parallelly, we were also working on fertilizer feeder. Around 10 prototypes of fertilizer feeder were ready. We had given it to farmers, and farmers were using it, and
they were also not ready to give the prototypes back.
Yeah, sometimes we wanted to update the prototypes, right? When we used to go to ask prototype back, they used to tell like some other person or other farmer has taken it. And it was 2015 now. We came across the event called as TALAASH for young entrepreneurs. There we went with fertilizer feeder as already prototype was ready. This event was attended by MTech graduates or final year student for their own projects, and amongst all of the graduates and all, we won the TALAASH, and still that prototype was around just 250 rupees.
Yeah.
And jury were really impressed by simple innovation.
We were actually walking out because we thought ki we will not win, because when they came to assess our demo, right, when we were giving, there was no response from, there were 3 to 4 juries, I think. There was no response from any of them. They just saw and they just went away. And we decided ki okay, maybe we didn't win, or we would have got some reaction from the jury. So we were walking out, and then somebody called us saying, no, you just sit for 5 minutes. And when the first prize was announced, it was our name and our college that was announced. So it was very, very surprising because there was no reaction from the jury. We were very surprised, and it was also one of the top businessmen that we got the award from.
Yeah, and during the final presentation, right, jury themselves asked our prototype, and they started discussing like how simple it is and how innovative it is. So it was very much encouraging for us. Yeah, and here we won the cash prize of around 3 lakh rupees. Initially it was just 1 lakh rupees, and looking at the progress, the increase is to 3 lakh rupees.
This is where our entrepreneurial journey began.
And here we met the industrial mentors, industry mentors, Mr. Sasisekar Krish from Nanopeaks, and Mr. Niranjan Demanna. That time he used to the manager or lead of the Sandbox Incubation Center, and till today they are the mentors for us, and we are very much thankful of them because they are one of the reason our entrepreneur journey started. After the TALAASH and having mentors and funds in our hand, right, we started building productized prototype. So our first productized prototype was battery operated, I remember, and we started taking trials of that battery operated prototype. And remote villages in Western Ghat, when we went there to testing, so we figured it out to charge their mobile phones also. They were traveling to taluka places because there wasn't enough electricity was accessible for those villages. And then again we came across the challenge of building one prototype which is mechanically operated, so which was a very tough challenge, but yes, we figured it out.
During our surveys and trials, right, so I observed that a lot of men were using these equipments, but women were only given the manual labor work. And also for this, women were paid according to their daily wages just 250 rupees, whereas men's was 100 or 200 rupees more. Like they were always paid 450 or 350 rupees. So this was the disparity that I saw, which I felt we can also try and solve this problem and empower women. So what we did was we started innovating such that even women can use this device. So basically we had like a backpack, right? So for women the most difficult part would be to carry so much weight in their hand in the pipes. So we built a control flow valve wherein how much quantity of fertilizer can be held in the pipe can be controlled. So they just need to operate the valve. So if I can carry only 2 kgs around, so I just need to operate and see that only there will be 2 kgs of fertilizer in the pipe. So this is how we empowered women as well. There were a lot of women who tested our equipments, because, and also the major point was in some farmers case, right, women were the decision makers, so it was like a benefit for us, because women were also the decision makers, so they would immediately try the product and buy it as well. There were a lot of iterations from our product prototype to product journey. The product kept on evolving.
Yeah. So, but we never just kept on innovating, or we never stopped. So, whenever we introduce new innovative technology in our prototype, right, we went out in the market again. We went to the farmer. We gave some 10 number. So, if that innovation is not suitable for them, right, we immediately would have got to know. So that here we learned one very important lesson, that was like fail small and fail fast. So we were doing small changes and we were going out in the market. We never wait until a perfect product will come out, right? And during this, lot of iteration came, and lot of, I think during this process itself, we had sold more than 300 prototypes at very minimal cost that time. But because of this, some 300-400 prototypes, right, we could have impacted more than 1,000 farmers that time. And because of this impact, we got an award from Mr. Narayana Murthy sir that time.
Yeah. We were also exposed to a lot of business boot camps or startup boot camps. We were engineering students and we didn't know the ABCD of business. So so there were a lot of languages in business boot camps that they talk, right, like B2B, B2C. We were not even aware of those basic terms. So with these business boot camps, we got aware about business model canvas, how do you come to value propositions, how do you come up with key targets, go to market strategies, basically everything about business. I think we got most of this from experience as well as from these boot camps.
Yeah, we remember when we were used to be on stage presenting our fertilizer feeder or innovative ideas. They used to ask us question in some business term. Always we used to ask them what that mean first, then we used to explain them. So this was a very routine thing for us. And during all this, we were working on both the ideas, women's safety gazette and fertilizer feeder as well. I was leading the fertilizer feeder project and Nandita was supporting me. And women's safety self-defense gadget, Nandita was leading it. And I was supporting it with some designs. And Nandita was leading it through the patent filing, the strategies, the surveys. She always wanted to lead that project.
So this was our prototyping journey.